I got 80
With
points for
respect to the
coloring
opinion of the medical
and 10
examiners
for
who noted
solving
that a
it.
butcher's knife with a long blade would have caused the
Clap,
eviscerations
clap.
on some of the victims, we can assume, Watson, that he only used this type of weapon as it is capable of inflicting all of the wounds displayed.
God, why is
Furthermore, the Dutfield's
jumping?
Yard murder remains attributable, for the moment, to the Whitechapel killer. If we are able to explain why the
Hey,
murderer
Watson,
used
you wanna
his
help
knife
me
in a
reenact
different
the
manner,
killing?
why not go there
Oh,
now?
God.
We will try to reenact the killer's actions that
Hold
night.
still while
Our
I
first
take this
objective will be to
blade.
clarify, one way or another, the statements of Constable Smith, as well as this Hungarian by the name of
Okay,
Schwartz.
so we're gonna go
We
talk
must
to
also
people.
try to find out more about the International Working Men's
Yay.
Educational Club, underneath which the murder took place.
Why?
Perhaps at the Wasp's
Why do we have
Nest.
to
Yes, let's
find-
go
why
to
do we have to find out
Dutfield's
stuff
Yard
about
or wherever,
the
but quickly.
real
I am in
olden
urgent
days,
need of fresh air.
YMCA?
Let's go to the Wasp's Nest.
Or at least that's what I'm guessing it is. Sounds like it. Working Men's Club. Okay, so... the pub. It's not good. Oh, God. I get to stumble around in the dark again.
Don't forget the Bluto may still be hiding here. I will try to find out more inside. You, Watson, must intercept the policeman on his rounds. Given the hour and a bit of luck, it will be Smith. Try to get some information from him.
Understood, Holmes.
Skippity-doo-dah-day. Hello?
Hello.
I know you. You're Squibby's guardian angel. You weren't dressed the same last time,
Wow,
but I don't forget a
disguise
face.
didn't actually
No hard
fool
feelings,
him.
huh? Join me in a glass?
Jack the Ripper.
Your Jack the Ripper is on everyone's lips and written in all of the papers. You must be awfully proud of yourself. You have skill, that's for certain. It's a shame you use it to mask rather than discover the truth.
You better believe that I'm going to find out who it is. I got a hold of old Schwartz's interpreter. You know, the Hungarian who saw Liz Stride get it. Doesn't speak a word of English. And when he went round to the station, another Jew went along to interpret. I found that bloke, and he repeated everything that had been said at the station. It won't be long before I find these fellows.
Why do you say these fellows? Were there several of them?
No.
Do you not read the
Try not
papers
to.
or what? Well, given the rubbish that you read sometimes, let me explain. At 12:45 a.m., Schwartz goes down Burner Street towards Fairclough, on the side of the road where the Workers' Club is. A bit further from there, just near Dutfield Yard's wooden doors, a chap and a lady are arguing. The Star said that the bloke wanted to push the girl into Dutfield's yard, but the translator told me that Schwartz saw him pulling her towards the road. She doesn't want to follow. He grabs her by the shoulders and throws her to the ground. She falls a bit, but not too loudly. Old Schwartz is scared, crosses to the other side, but continues in the same direction. The bloke with the girl notices him and yells, "Lipsky!" At the same time, another bloke at the corner of Fairclough and Burner who was lighting his pipe gets in on the action. He starts coming towards Schwartz in a menacing way, and Schwartz takes to his heels, doesn't see anything else. Once he finds out that a woman got herself killed, he went to testify and identified Long Liz Stride as the woman he saw getting thrown about. So there were definitely two blokes, mate. But
Why are you?
why am I telling you all this?
What?
In vino
I
veritas.
don't even know.
It's Latin.
I'll take my leave then,
crazy.
Mr. Bulling.
That's right. Till next
I used to
time.
know what Vetus meant.
If you're looking for some company, Gov, you've come to the wrong place.
Okay.
Me? I'm just here to
Okay,
claw. I don't care who you is, I knows nothing, and I don't care neither.
It's truth.
A draft, my good man.
Oh, truth?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
that was already there when you went away. Whatever.
Tell me, was it not a mere stone's throw away from here that the Whitechapel killer struck last week?
That'd be Jack the Ripper, that's his name. Slit the throat of a working girl in a small courtyard over there behind them big wooden doors.
Below the Workers' Club?
The very spot, below Lipsky and Co. I wouldn't be surprised if Jack was one of them, if you catch my drift.
Lipsky and Company. Do you mean to say that someone called Lipsky runs this club?
Nah, it's just that it's full of Jews. In Whitechapel, we call them all Lipskys, like that Lipsky who killed that girl in Batty Street last year.
Oh, really?
Last year, a Jew named Israel Lipsky killed a lass who was 6 months pregnant by making her drink acid. One trial and one protest by rabbis later, and he was hanging. By those who don't much like him, the Jews are called Lipskys.
Is the term Lipskys used to refer to the Jews in the area, and is this club frequented by Jews?
You got it.
I feel like this game is just a little bit offensive.
Hollering, singing.
Yep, it is.
I've seen them spitting
I
on
don't know,
the
I'm
bosses.
feeling a little bit offended.
Yeah.
And I'm not even, like,
And you know
supposed to be offended.
One word than any other.
Yeah.
The working girls don't drum up business too much in this
I
street.
mean,
They need a reason
in
to
the
end up
time
here.
period is probably accurate, but
Very well. Goodbye.
Cheers.
still, this game isn't really a renowned accuracy.
First and foremost, I must
Hello?
find P.C. Smith.
Dr.
Hello, are you Mr. Smith?
Good evening, Constable.
Good evening, sir.
I am Dr. Watson.
No.
Would you happen to be P.C. Smith, the man who
I don't know what
patrols this
PC
beat?
stands for.
That's me. And you
Police
work with the
constable?
famous Sherlock Holmes, don't you? What can I do for you?
I believe you were on duty the night when the murder took place here. You would certainly be able to confirm a few details, such as the time of death that the medical examiner gave.
It's just that I wasn't there when the body was discovered. I don't think I can help you.
But I was told that you had seen the victim that very night.
Indeed. But it was before the murder.
Kind of party
I saw her,
game.
not far from here. She was talking to a man. It was around 12:30 or 12:35 a.m.
Gathering all this use.
What did this man look like?
I only saw him from behind, really. He was wearing a short black outfit, a small felt hat like a cap in a dark colour,
Can you look up how
and
many
a white collar.
people Jack
He
the
seemed
Ripper
to be a
murdered, so we
respectable
can
type.
tell how far
He was carrying a
along
packet
we
in
are
his
this
hand,
game.
wrapped in newspaper.
I think we're
About
just
18
about
inches
halfway
long
through.
and about
Really?
6 inches wide.
His outfit
Halfway.
reminds me of
How many
someone
people
that
did
I
he
know.
kill?
Was he a large man, on the older side?
I don't think so, no. Even though I only saw him from behind, I would say that he was barely 30 years old, or
Who's
even
he
less.
talking about?
Say 28, or even less. 26 years old, and 5 foot 8 inches tall at the very most.
I don't know.
He had a small dark brown moustache and an olive complexion, I would say. But once again, I only caught a brief glimpse of his face in three-quarter profile.
Wait, does that say X-Man? Well,
Nobody else saw this man?
I discussed this previously with Mr. Eagle, the president of the Workers' Club. That night, he returned around 12:40 a.m. to the club. He used the passage through Dutfield's yard to get into the club because the main door was locked. He can attest that he didn't see anyone else in the passage at that time, but wasn't really paying attention to who else might have been in Burner Street itself. He was listening to the song coming from the club. In short, no one else saw him.
Well, thank you for having satisfied my curiosity, my friend.
A fine evening to you, Doctor.
okay. So basically, 30 to 26 of age. Oh, are Sherlock? Okay. Yes. Thank you for telling me that game.
Well, Watson, let's go to
No.
Dutfield's yard.
What's that? Dunfield's. Dunfield's yard? Is that the police station? I guess so.
Your interrogation of P.C. Smith has proven to be very shrewd and of great interest. Thanks to the information I've managed to
No.
gather and that you were able to read in my notes.
You're talking
and
over the
Baker Street,
dialogue.
Watson,
Who
we can
cares?
recreate
They
what
can
happened
read.
that fateful night at this
I'm not
location.
listening to it.
Dutfield's Yards, to be precise, the site of Liz Stride's murder.
Are you deducting something? Okay.
We are.
Oh shit, this
I
again.
can't read, so you're on your own.
There's an incision from the. Actually, I mean, these are all connected. No. Okay, so we're doing a timeline of it? Yeah, okay, great. Okay, so the club meeting ends. Is there anything before midnight? Nope, okay. So, club meeting ends. So, let's put it at 0.
Midnight, the Socialist Club meeting ends. The members, mainly Jewish men, gradually begin to leave the club in little groups or alone.
20. Okay.
12:20 a.m. The American leaves the Socialists Club for some fresh air.
Yep.
The street is deserted.
Okay. There we go.
12:30 to 12:35 a.m. Smith notices Liz Stride talking to the man with the package.
40. God, I hope these don't overlap that bad.
12:40 a.m. Eagle, the president of the club, enters the workers' club via the passageway through Dutfield's yard.
Okay.
He passed through Dutfield's yard. If Liz Stride had already been killed, he would have had to walk over her. The murder, therefore, had not yet happened.
Okay.
12:43 a.m. Israel Swartz passes by Dutfield's yard and witnesses the attack on Liz Stride.
2 minutes. So we started attacking, or was this 4:44?
12:44 a.m. Schwartz crosses to the other side of the road. The attacker sees him and yells, "Lipsky." The attacker must have shouted to his accomplice at the end of the road, "Lipsky," indicating at Schwartz using his head in an attempt to scare off this undesirable.
God. God. Why does this have to be difficult? There we go.
12:45 a.m. Schwartz runs away, followed for a short distance
so
by this man.
A minute later. Oh, pony! I'm not seeing to one.
1 a.m. Mr. Diemschutz wants to enter with his cars, but the pony refuses. We know that the murder took place between 12:45 and 1 a.m. Mr. Diemschutz, therefore, must have disturbed the killer. Let's place Liz Stride's murder on the timeline, Watson.
Between the
12:45 to 1 a.m., the murder of Liz Stride. It took place in this very spot, as the traces of blood were very confined. We will come back to this point in a few moments
at that
to
butcher
elaborate
place
on
or
what could
whatever.
have happened.
Oh, I guess we're...
Well, we are still missing certain information in order to finish this investigation, Watson.
Oh, okay. I guess we're at the crime scene. I didn't notice. I love how
Watson,
the police color
imagine
everything.
the victim laid down there on the ground.
How the what?
The police color everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're very good artists.
Her right hand, it is bloody, as
Okay,
is her
so
wrist.
bloody right hand and wrist. Okay. Turn. Quit. Yeah.
The throat, there is but one clean cut, slightly
So
slanted
it would have
downwards.
had to been with the right hand.
Yeah. Touch the berries.
Her left hand, it is closed around a bag of pastilles.
Ground is muddy.
The ground is muddy.
Spam. Oh,
Her
wow,
knees
I
and
never
dress,
would have
they
looked
are
at
clean.
that. Okay, so... Deduction, I guess?
Deduction.
Yeah. Okay, so the victim didn't struggle on the ground.
Killed upright.
Yeah, killed upright.
No, she didn't have her back to him because.
Yeah, she would have fallen down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have, but she might have fussed around. Yeah, probably. No? I'm gonna put it to that for now. And the next clean, starting from the right.
Right hand.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Probably strong. Probably right-handed, yeah.
Strong man.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Okay.
wait, that one's not right then.
So one of these isn't right. Oh,
No. Go to the left.
there's
Or bottom.
only one wound, and it proved to be mortal.
Yeah.
No. So it had a downward thing, so it was from above.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taller.
How tall is she?
I forget. Can we look? Notes. Okay, so who's this?
Elstride.
Stride? She's 5'5".
Okay.
So that's about a short
Well, if he
man.
was above.
I mean, it was a downward angle. Starting from the right. Oblique and descending. Wait. Starting from the right. Wait, from the right. Yeah, okay, from the right. Oblique and descending. No, I think he'd be shorter. I think? I don't know. I guess... let's try that. There we go. So he's approximately the same height. Oh,
Okay.
gosh, you scared me.
Sorry, I hit the mic.
The cathroid wasn't...
Cartoid.
Slit.
Carded?
Ability right hand
Rotted.
and wrist. Crud. Yeah, okay. The one was bleeding from the nose. Had her hand cut. Put her hand at her throat.
Yeah.
Then... Wait, what's up?
I don't even know what that middle one is.
Muzzaluna. I don't... Okay, so it didn't... might have been thin. Yeah, there we go.